Oh no. Well, it's better you're dead than becoming one of those things. Oh shit. Oh no, is that the... So this is where you went. Okay. Telsine the Forgiven. Wow. Well that's unfortunate. The tickler. Okay. That didn't tickle. Actually, that hurt kind of a bit. Fervent flagellation. I don't know what this means. Oh god. What does the number mean? Oh. Oh.
If I must.
Oh, they actually all stacked up in the thing like dominoes. Okay. Okay, out of the
Leave the
goo.
healing to me.
Oh, that's a good pattern. Oh, it had to be that way. Okay. Alright, I see how it is. Oh no, I nearly fucked up Alphino. Sorry, man. Sorry, LSA. Sorry, not sorry. Oh no, gotta save him. Oh no. Oh no, they, what? Oh, that's bullshit. Maybe I should drink something. Bit too late for that now. Oh, it's a very nice view. I kind of like it. Light Warden Philia. Oh, isn't he special that he has his own name? Okay. Alright, let's deal with this. Oh man, this music is pretty good.
Leave the healing to me.
Head crusher. Oh, that sounds brutal. Well, it kind of helped. Oh shit, get away from me. Oh, ow. Close this chain down. Okay, shit.
If I must.
Left now. What? No! Okay. Alright, you made your point. Head crusher. Oh god. Which way do I go? Here? Oh shit. Left not. Oh, here. Thing down. Take advantage of your LB rights.
Smoking crater.
Alright, we've defeated the evil. Well, it's still here, I guess. Aye. Light Warden gone. I can scarce believe it. Rest well. I'll say. Oh. Okay. Lakeland Blade. Huh? Oh. Yeah, that is kind of tedious with that party, but I'm okay with it. I was in it for the ride, not for the completion.
It's releasing its ether! Fall back! We cannot let it touch us! Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw!
That will not be necessary, Captain. Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor. But now we have a way to contain that corruption.
Uh-huh.
The blessing of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you.
Oops.
Behold, the monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
What did I even do? I don't even know how I figured that out. Did you just send it back to Heidelin?
Scar. It can't be.
What's happening?
It's so beautiful.
The sunless sea. The warrior of darkness has come.
Oh no. No matter how good you make it, the clipping strikes again.
Is that what I think it is?
The night sky. As it should be.
Who are you people? You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true. My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains. Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will. I
Desperate
swear
times.
on my life, I will one day atone for that deed. But for the present,
Oh my god, you're being too hard on yourself. You know this was important for both of us.
I beg you stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the wardens and restore darkness to the first.
The ghost again. Sounds like a glorious adventure. It seems I've no choice but to fight. What? You know this has to happen because, you know, in not making this shard vanish, it means that we can avoid...
I offer you my deepest thanks.
Can avoid disaster on my world, and then that's good for me as well as for you.
I understand there is much at stake here, Exarch, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll. Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin Eater is defeated.
Come then, my warriors of darkness. Let us gather the surviving villagers and make our way back to the Crystarium.
It's as if the sky itself had disappeared into the heavens. If I didn't have Wounded to tend to, I'd never stop staring. How quickly you have justified my faith in you. How many lives saved? The sky itself heralds your... Full victory in a large struggle. Perhaps, but a momentous one nonetheless. Trust parties unlocked. Yay. Oh shit, I didn't read that. You can enlist NPC companions to visit complete instances by opening the trust interface located under duty in the main menu. Okay. Trust. Trust, there it is. Okay. Warrior of Darkness. Now, as for how we proceed from here, the villagers we evacuated earlier have arrived safely in the Crystarium. They seem to be accepting their situation for the moment. Most folk are far too distracted by the sky to worry about wounds or lost homes. They whisper and wonder if the Warrior of Darkness has come. It's to be expected. Griffin must ask a favor of you. Would you be so kind as to conceal your involvement in this endeavor for the time being? Sure. Seeing the light recede from Lakeland is a momentous occasion, and many will be swept up in a maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as the legendary Warrior of Darkness, I fear that, no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance would throw the city into disarray. I find myself in agreement with the Exarch, although my concerns are more focused on Ilmor. Oh yeah, that's true. Once they hear the shit happening, shit's about to go down. Maybe you're best if you maintain a low profile until we see how Vulture responds to all of this. Thanks. Though we cannot freely celebrate your kindness, pray allow your heart to be buoyed by the joy of citizens, a joy you surely brought unto being. And I must ask the same discretion of you, Captain. 'Tis my intention to share with our people the tale of a great warrior who stood in defiance of the Sin Eaters. This unnamed champion defeated the Light Warden, has since departed for parts unknown, yes. As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new, and I will encourage folk not to question this either. Though I expect to be told the whole truth of it one day, about all of you. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits, and to think. You'll not even need to shutter the windows to enjoy a dark and peaceful night's sleep. Must stay behind, coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. And I hesitate to ask after all you've done here today, but could I ask you to pass on a message on your way to the Pendants? Okay? Please let Braggy know that we're bringing in a number of injured and that any restoratives in the markets need to be reserved for the infirmary. Here. Well, so much for night. Stay again. We should start making our own way back to Crystarium. Slowly, mind you. I wouldn't do so to arrive too soon after Exarch. Staying behind as well. There's something I need to check on in Holminster. Oh, really? I knew one of those Sin Eaters. I can't rest not now. But please, I wish to be left alone for a while, and that means you as well, Griffin. I shall be cross if you try to follow me. Fine. Alright, just you and me, just like how it always was. Alright, where do I go? Crystarium. Well, the Crystarium seems relatively ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there's something jubilant in the air. I have a feeling this night won't be quite as peaceful as our hooded friend predicted. I think I shall take a brief stroll around the town before retiring to my chambers. Once you've discharged your duty to Bragi, so I suggest you do the same. Sure. Sleep well, Griffin. I hope untroubled dreams find you and Alsable. Well, you hope, but I'm gonna be haunted by a ghost the second I get back in the room. Alright, I go to Bragi. Where is Bragi? He's there. Rookery? No, not that one. It's here next to this Aetherite, which is over here. Okay. Aethernet. No. Oh, excuse me. It's almost past my bedtime. Hi, what can I do for you? Looking to buy a lantern like every other stumbling soul in the city? A lantern? Oh yeah, okay. I see. Well, Captain Luna can be assured that any potions I spot coming in will be set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment. If you're carrying messages for the guard, does that mean you were there then? A battle at Homester? Uh-oh. A stalwart lass like you might want to pay a visit to the Wandering Stairs. Make herself known. No. I'm supposed to keep a low profile. I'm sure Glaynard can introduce you to some interesting opportunities. I don't need interesting opportunities right now. Wandering Stairs. How do I get there? Pendants. Okay. Alright, Glynard, what you got for me? Drinks are on the house. Damn, this is a nice establishment. There was that eater business at the Homer. They say a light warden was destroyed without a damn trace. It was the warrior of darkness who did the deed. Really must apologize for Glynard. He's been almost as rowdy as our customers, and that's no small feat. A lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. They mostly go after eaters, and rumor of the warrior's presence was the spark to their kindling. You know how the weak eaters are drawn to the strong ones, right? Aye, they swarm like angry bees around the queen. You need look no further than Homestar for proof of that, but attacks on that scale don't happen every day. Praise the blessed shadow. No, the more common threats are the strays. No one knows why, but every now and again Eater will leave the pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones you run into on the road if your luck is foul. They're a danger to everyone, so the settlement council puts bounties on our heads. And our bar here is a convenient place for hunters to gather and share information. Okay. Seems a few of them were inspired by the warden slaying, even more than most. These are the types who have their sights set on the absolute worst of the strays, a class of eaters that has been dubbed the cardinal virtues. Okay? The virtues show up out of nowhere about 3 summers ago, and when historians heard the descriptions given by survivors, well, apparently they share an appearance with the villains who caused the flood. Oh. Oh. And if that doesn't send a chill down your spine, they're also reported to be as tough as light wardens. Not the kind of prey you can take down single-handed. Oh, there's some implications being made here. Our virtue hunters have all but given up, but knowing the war of darkness is out there has lit a fire in their bellies. Just look at them. The hume over there with the oversized sword is grandson. He's in it for revenge, wants to recruit a comrade in arms as tenacious as he is. The Mistel lad. Oh, Mistels are Mikotes. Okay. Mistel, alright. The Mistel lad is Lurik. Don't be fooled by those dewy cheeks. He's as hard a hunter as they come. He just lost a partner and seems to be on the lookout for a new one. That's Surig. Word is he seeks an expert in magecraft to help fight the virtue he's after. Well, I do black mage on the side. Oh. Glot, dwarf, and drunkard both. Wanted to join forces with a healer, and only a healer. Something about needing a mender's wisdom. Dirty Lala. I've seen my share of competent veterans, and you have the look about you. Maybe you should introduce yourself to one of our hunters. Who knows? Together you might even collect the bounty on a cardinal virtue. Now that there's a grand idea, imagine the prestige the bar would earn if boasted the patronage of a successful virtue hunter. You've gained access to role quests. Oh, they're role quests. Okay. A separate quest line and story is now available for tanked, physical DPS, magical DPS, and healer roles. Oh, okay, so they're specific to the roles. I see. In order to reach the final stages of Shadowbringers, you must complete at least one role quest line. Speak with a virtue hunter at the Wandering Stars. Okay. So I'm guessing they're all the same, they're just tailored specifically to the role of which I might be. So... magical DPS. Okay. Alright, so who's my patron hunter? Is that you? Who is this? Grandson. A man with too many scars. Oh, ooh, oh. I see now. I'm beginning to see now. So it's a specific virtue. Okay. Because I've chatted with you before. I think I'd remember if I had seen your fair share of fighting, have you? And wary besides her. Rest assured, I have no secret designs. Name's Grandson, bounty hunter by trade, mostly sin eaters. When I first laid eyes on you, I had a feeling you were a tough bastard. The sort that must get mistaken for that war of darkness, folks. They've been talking about recently, that's right. That right? No, I'm just a random person in a quarrel mask. Easy, killer. I couldn't care less who you are or what you've done. The only thing I'm looking for these days is a like-minded partner, someone willing to join me in the hunt for the biggest prize on this side of Norvrent. I hear details first. Can't go jumping headfirst into danger. Let that grab your attention. The Calocine's the feed I'm after. One of the so-called cardinal virtues, as folks want to call them. I'm gonna look into my lore book and see if that matches the name that guy's supposed to be. Former warriors of light, esteemed heroes who saved the realm a century ago. Dear old Brandon was one of them, and I'm told. Stop me if you heard all this before. No. Anyway. Like his comrades, Brandon died in the process, only to return relatively recently as a sin eater. Oh. The better to torment we few who survived their mercy. Needless to say, I aim to put an end to all that. Alright. Okay, so his name is Brandon, but he turned to a specific sin eater called blah blah blah. You've heard the pitch, so what's the answer? Are you interested in hunting the Colosseum with me? I suppose, yeah. Not a whit of hesitation. I like you, sinner. Neville, no, why do they call me sinners? What the hell? Nevertheless, I need you to humor me and prove you're the dab hand I think you are, for my sake as well as yours. I've heard reports of stray eaters drifting close to Crysterium. Come with me and put my mind at ease.